Hey, Casey here, and I want to tell you about a new strategy and a new kind of trading. It's called event contract trading. And basically, what you do is if you believe a certain event is going to happen, you say yes or no. If you're right, you can win the trade. If you say no and you're wrong, you lose the trade. Yes or no. That's all there is to it. It's pretty simple. I've got a strategy I'm going to work on, and I'm going to show you this platform and how it works, and let's go ahead and take a look at it. So right now, this is it. It's called Kalshi. And with this particular strategy, you just say what you want to do. So we're going to go to markets, and I am into the S&P 500 and Euro and NASDAQ. That's what I use, and oil. So that's what I'm going to stick with. You can do a lot of other things as well. You can do different kinds of markets. And so if you look, we can do economics. And so that would be inflation, interest rates, mortgage rates. You can take a look at unemployment, state of the economy, employment population ratio, finance, Fed rate hikes, yes or no, state of the economy, things like that. We can also take a look at climate, different climate situations, yes or no, and these are all tradable events. But since I am into the finance, I am going to stick with finance. So let's pull that up. We're going to go back. All right, markets, finance. Okay, so let's start with the S&P 500, and we can do dailies or weeklies. I want to do weekly, and so we're going to look at the weekly close, and in order to do this the right way, we need to look at charts, right? That's part of how we trade. We're going to look at charts, so let's do the charts, and we're going to start with the S&P 500, and let's do the S&P 500. So right here, pull up the chart, and we're going to go to a weekly time frame. Right? So here's the 5-minute. That's not going to help us with that. So we're going to go to weekly. Right? And we're going to keep a track of the weekly prices right here. So the first thing we're going to note is that the weekly high is right here. And the price on that weekly high is 3762. 3762 is the high. And we're going to say the low is right here. All right. And the price on the low is 3638. So now we're going to go back to our Kalshi page, and we're going to go to Kalshi here, and we're going to look at the prices. So if we remember what the high was and the low, and we're going to try to see if we can land right in between where it's at. We're going to say, our strategy is that we're going to say that it's going to land in between those two prices. So let's take a look at the chart one more time here. So we've got it in between 3762 and 3645. That's the two areas that we're going to be looking at. So let's see if we got it. Okay, so we got in between 3300, 3350. All right, so now we want it to be in between 37 and 3499. And 3650 and 3699. Okay, so there's not quite a range between where I think it's going to land. So I'm going to have to pick between one of these two. So in order to do that, we might go down and take a look at some of these, how this works. So if we say yes, you'll notice that we get a much better payout, right? So it'll cost us 19 cents, we make 81. But the probability of making it is much lower, right? So in this case, you get a great probability, or a great payout, but low probability. In this case, you get a low probability, or a high probability, but a low profit, right? And so we got the price being 37 to 3749, okay? And so I'm going to say that we're going to land in between there because that's where price is right now. Now, there's a lot of chance for it to move, but I'm going to say yes because we want a better payout, right? So I'm going to say yes, and we're going to do one contract, and that would pay 81 cents. So let's see how many the contracts cost 19 cents. And so you can notice one of the big benefits of this is it doesn't cost a lot of money to practice your trading. So we're going to pull up a calculator here, and we're going to see, since my account balance is $51, we're going to see how much we can get to fit in there. So 0.19 divided by 51. 51 divided by 0.19. That would give me 268 contracts. So let's see what we could get. 268. And so there we go. It's $49, and the payout would be $219. Now, of course, this is for educational purposes only. Trading is very risky. You can't invest any money that you can't afford to lose, but this is a strategy. I'm trying to do this on a weekly, and you can always close out early. So if this starts to move in my direction and I've got a good profit, I can always close it out. So we're going to go ahead and review my order here, and I'm going to just click yes, submit order, and we place the order, and the order has been done. So I have 268 contracts. And now that it's open, I can close my contract by clicking sell yes or buy yes. You can see I'm down 3 cents already, but as the price goes up, remember I got in at 18 cents. So if throughout the week this sell says 20, I can make 2 cents. I can close it at any time I want before the end of the week. I can close this. If it closes in the range at the end of the week, I get the full amount, which they had said that I would get at the beginning. All right, well, that is Kalshi. The links are in the description. This is event contract trading. Let me know if you have any questions about it, what you think about this. It's a new type of trading. It's, from what I've been doing so far, I'm experiencing it's kind of like options trading. It's very interesting, and it's I think there's a lot of potential here. So everybody, please let me know what you think in the comments. I'm very interested to get your feedback. All right, well, thanks, and we'll see you on the next video.